Don't break unless we ask you to break. Get from one rep to the next, get from one exercise to the next, get from one partner to the next.
We had a wrestling workout, which in my opinion was probably the hardest workout. I constructed that one specifically for these guys, and during it I scratched off a few rounds during the workout. One, because they worked very hard, and two, because I didn't want to kill anybody. But we came in, we did our warm-up, we did some just open drilling just to see what kind of skills these guys already had and see what they were comfortable doing. I asked them to do 15 double legs in a minute. Now both guys were responsible for getting that done, so the guy getting taken down needs to stand right back up to give this guy a chance to keep going. Roger Huerta and I demonstrated what we wanted, and us two old guys got out there broken and old and out of shape as we were, and put on a little bit of a show, and just to prove that it was possible, that the numbers we were asking them to do weren't, you know, out of sight.
Brian actually structured that wrestling session. He wasn't particularly teaching just a particular move, but he was making the guy. He wanted to see the creativity from the guys. So he would give a situation and basically put the guys in a maze, and they had to find their way out of it. You know, either by their own uniqueness, how they could, you know, by their body mechanics, and if they were going to think their way out or muscle through out of situations or what. But also at the same time, there's a lot of repetition, and repetitions can become boring, but at the same time it can become very tiring, and it shows if you're going to, you know, stick through the workout.
Had to show these guys, both Brian and myself, that you're able to do some drilling with some high intensity in a short amount of time, basically to make these guys work and open up their lungs. We're just getting the guys going, getting them warm up so that they don't get hurt, you know, and then basically we're gonna evaluate what they do just on themselves, you know, where they're at.
It's gonna be exciting, you know. I know those guys tired for today morning, but those guys have to push, you know, have to show hard here for keep it going now. We gotta see good grapplers now, you know. It's gotta be fun.
And then I put him in situations like against the wall with a single leg, with a double leg, with an underhook, and I asked him to drill, you know, be playful. So I wanted to see the offensive side, see what skills they had, and I wanted to see the dummy, the defensive guy, to see how well he worked with his partner and whether he would try to stop him, whether he would be too easy on him, or he'd be somewhere right in the middle. Kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The guy that's too hard, that you can't do any work with. The guy that's too easy and just falls down for you. We want that one right in the middle, that's just right.
Oh, the wrestling, it's amazing. Like Brian make a really good training in the night, and then they put the drills, wrestling, everything. So that's another thing. If the guy have the experience in wrestling, when he shoot the leg, oh, you know, he's a good wrestler. You don't need the guy don't need to make a lot of beautiful things. How he move, how he go for legs, the moves, you see, oh, he's a good wrestler.
Give him the lock, then hang your arms, then we go. Partner up. 45 seconds. Martial arts. That's what we doing.
A lot of good talent just came out tonight. A lot of good talent. It's really nice, really cool to see those guys sparring.
Then we put them out in the middle, or the coaches out in the middle. We let the guys come off the wall and try to take us down. So we were picking on them a little bit, hitting them and seeing how brave they were and how technical they were. And after that, again, back to some live wrestling and some situations.
How intense do you want us to go? Yeah, not have to like knock people down or just touch them.
If you hit them in the body and knock them down, we'll put it down.
Alright, so don't let them move.
Not too bad. I want them to shoot so that you have to sprawl. Yeah? You go. Kill them. Yeah? You're young. They can't be mad at you. He's not mature enough to understand yet. Alright guys, up against the wall.
These guys are about to get pounded into the ground. I don't think they know.
Wrestling is tiring.
Keep it up. 15 double legs in 1 minute. We've got a lot of eyes in here. Each group will have a set of eyes on them. Do not be the weakest link in this chain. Get your repetitions done.
They went through a lot. It was tough. It was tough for them. It was strenuous, a lot of conditioning. Yeah, they were pretty sore towards the end.
The way we train in wrestling in most rooms in America, it's based on repetition. So if you can get your reps in without hurting each other, you're going to get better. You know, you speed it up, you slow it down, and you start to learn the full breadth of every move, the timing, all that kind of stuff. So being able to work with people is great as far as trying to improve, but it's also something that we need here because in the end, Tiger Muay Thai is a business as well. So we can't have 5 athletes running amok on our student base, our guests, and hurting them and causing problems because that's really going to ruin the business side of things. So we've got 5 young men with a work ethic and attitude and an acumen on the mat that allows them both to improve as athletes and help us entertain and give a great quality training experience to guests and VIPs that come.
Don't be late. 2, let's go. 1, go. College wrestling practice right here. Let's go, let's go!
I want to give credit to all the guys that came out here and went through it and did not quit, because actually all those guys went through. Man, it was pretty painful to watch, and you could see that these guys were being pushed to the limits, but they just pushed through, and they worked through. They showed a lot of heart. Everyone, I think, showed a lot of heart, and that's one of the things I want to give my hats off to them, and much respect.
Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. With the band.
You know, we've got a pretty good coaching staff. We got Fernando Macacheros, a 4th degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt from our affiliate Brazilian top team.
How he got to escape, how he got to get up, how he got to get out from this situation. No panic. He need to be a good jiu-jitsu for play to the ground. No?
We wanted to see what submission skills they had, how they moved on the ground.
The same with Fernando. I think it was the same. It was pretty similar to the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu was, as far as the drilling, over and over and over, and then watching the guys being composed on the bottom.
First exercise. To the boat and back. Don't try to touch the boat, it might have a motor on.